I think curtains are the most underrated thing when it comes to home decor. There are often extensive discussions about the colors of the wall, the type of couch, and even lampshades, but the curtains always come as an afterthought. You don't really care about them until the paint job is done and the furniture has arrived and the lampshades and the bulbs have arrived. But in my universe, they're central. They're what separates my space from the world. A couple of months back, when I finally left home and came here to start a new life, I began to quickly realize that life had picked up a pace. Things were moving faster than ever before. Everything was new. The food, the people, the sounds at night, the weather, my evenings, the color of the lamplight. Everything was so unfamiliar, and the way that things were working out, there was nothing to ground me. I was homesick to a degree, or maybe I was really badly homesick and I didn't want to admit it. I remember the first thing I had made a remark about. It was our curtains. They were clunky and, for a lack of better words, ew. I hated them. They were always in the corner of the curtain rod collecting dust and whatnot. Everything about them annoyed me, and I kept thinking about the curtains that I had at home. The ones that we had made. The ones Ma had sacrificed her sari for. To this day, I do not know how or why she was ready to give up the elegance of that white and gold sari for curtains. The same ones that were cut to the exact size of my window. They didn't look like the pants that didn't cover the ankles of that 7th grader because he had a growth spurt in the summer, and neither did they look like a pocha, the extra fabric wiping the floor. They were just perfect. Suddenly, the whole room was heavy with homesickness, and the only thing that could treat it was filter coffee that Ma made or the yellow light of the lamp that I had left home. That night, on call, I demanded snacks and curtains and pillow covers. All my prized possessions were wrapped up and shipped out in a cardboard box that would eventually take weeks to come. At one point, I was sure that the box was gone and mouses were probably eating it, and Speed Post was never going to tell me which post office actually had whatever vestiges of the package were left. But then came the morning of the notification. I remember the joy food and homemade curtains brought me. It was unparalleled. I ripped up the box open, and there they were, at the top, neatly folded. Ma probably ironed them right before she put them in. I moved everything from my desk, grabbed a chair, and put the curtains on a curtain rod. The same curtain rod that must have been crying for company because I'd removed those clunky curtains since the day I knew that the parcel was coming. All of a sudden, when I looked at the corner of my room, it felt like home. The curtains blocking the light just slightly. Neither the mess on my desk nor the unfolded laundry on my chair has been able to take that feeling away. It's like a sizable piece of home lives right here with me, and the food, the people, the sounds at night, the weather, my evenings, and the color of my lamp's light, all of them don't seem so unfamiliar anymore. They almost feel like home.